guess. I'm gonna wait for the stream to pop up here and see if it fixed itself. Because I really want to stream tonight. Receiving your content. Are we doing good? The quality looks so. You are live. The internet can totally see you now. You stop. Okay. One virus. I'm not as worried, but I want to stream house. Everything looks fine. I just want to see. Oh, stream house. Give me stream house. Good. Stream is healthy. Stream house is excellent. Good. Let's check the audio. Everything looks fine. I just want to see. It sounds weird because the football audio is going on, so it just sounds weird, right? Good. Let's check the audio. Everything looks fine. I just want to see. It sounds weird because the football. Yep. Okay, I think we're good. It says Green House is good, so we're gonna. First, we're gonna unpower you, bad boy. Change it to public. And get everything just set up nice and dandy so I can see everything. Like I want it a little bit higher, like right there, enough I can see both. For the game. Hey guys, and welcome back to a Doki Doki stream. Literature Club stream where we're playing some Doki Doki. And it's not showing up here yet, but it should. It should show up though. Once I have the game up, I think it should, unless it's... Yeah, it should, so unless it's behind, but I'm assuming... Yep, the game is showing up. Not showing up completely the way I want it. I guess it's showing up fine enough. I just need to have this over enough so I need to have this like a tiny bit small like that. So probably have to go change it in here a little. Yep, just do this. Do that. It's good enough. We wasted enough time trying to get this stream to work, so we're just gonna start now. Welcome back to the Doki Doki Literature Club stream. This is my second, I guess, part of stream with this game. Like a cup of tea, I'm prepared. Like you like my tea. I'm gonna load my game. Load the game. We're looking at Wednesday. Hint, you can use skip button to fast forward through text you already read. Well, gee, I really want to do that. Text you have already... I don't know, that's one of the things when I can't say anything about it. But you already read. Well, I don't... Unless I didn't save it, I have not read it yet. So I don't care. Who would you like to show my poem to next? We didn't finish this day yet. Let's go Netsuki next. Well, it's about what I begged from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Okay, your cuteness taste is on the highest of freaking levels. And the screen's actually running pretty decent now, so okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Do you want... sometimes I don't know why sometimes I can't read stuff. Do you want to get smacked? And that was Natsuki voice, not mine. I'll pass. Psych. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can see. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Short, sweet, to the point. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. No, it's not that bad. It's just... back there, I wouldn't say that's bad. There's a couple things I would have tweaked on it. I would have done this or this instead, but it's pretty fine. I want to check it's doing... Okay, so it looks like it's doing fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, pure douchebag. Kinda I am in this game, but we'll go past that. Because everyone in high school think that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. But people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes. Yes, actually. Exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like dynamite. Maybe not like dynamite, that's maybe Be a little too hard. Let's shrink it down a little. Look at this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great thing can really disheartening. It's disheartening. So decide to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. Help bring out the feelings in the last line. I don't know if making you feel on purpose your poem is the right course of action, but hey, different strokes for different folks. Okay, see what we got. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I don't know if I would call any of you guys a pro. When I think of pro, I don't know if I would call any of you guys pro. But I'm not gonna be that mean. You gotta fine. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the younger one. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old A1 is, but Natsuki is feeling proud and I won't take that away from her. And we're done with Natsuki. Who would you like to move to next? We have Yuri, Monica. I feel like we'll do Monica last. We'll do Yuri next. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more. Enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. I think I might have said something wrong there. No. To just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri busts her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes. We really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take you a while to get used to new people. Yeah, you might. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. And Yuri finds a train of sawdust as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and I can always say it's wrong, taijutsus that go into writing, even as a poem. If I said that wrong, I don't know why. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is possibly the most challenging part. The problem in my mind was just the letter spacing, like they have like right next to each other, like not just fine. Like usually it's like no spaces. They're doing it. I feel like they're doing it just to me to trick me, because everybody else is just fine. And I mean, yeah, they stutter sometimes stuff, but it's weird that I'm having this problem. I don't think there's anything to fix it, because so much space going on. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Probably D. All of the above. Always pick D. Always the right answer. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles determinedly as if that's a rare opportunity for her. But in itself, it's kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts? Oh, I fucking hate. I don't like this. I don't like when people write custom. I know it looks nice, but it really makes me hard to read. So I'm not gonna use your voice for this because it's gonna be. I'll try. This is gonna be low. Ghosts under the light. The chabs of something I cannot. Fertile of my hair, suddenly beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. Last remaining, what was it? What was that? Lighthouse? No, it's not lighthouse. Lighthouse. Does it be light to love without the flights of time? The last yet to be replaced by speckling healthy face of I best comes to the past to come to. I don't hate this. That's one thing about the game. It's the only thing I don't like when they use text. I'm not a fan. It's like always when comics, it's either hard to read or there's words I can read it, but there's certain words I'm like I don't know what they mean. We're gonna say, and I have people have read this, but yeah, I'm sorry. It's up there, so you can always pause it if you want to and read it. Because these streams go up later on the channel, so if you want to go and read that, you can on the channel. You can like pause it and read it. Because you've not played this game, but probably most people who have watched this have played it. But I am trying to keep it, not gonna tell you anything in case you haven't, because there are people who maybe never heard of this game. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripted very often. Hey, this guy is somewhat like, wow, that's another point for how he's like me. I had trouble reading that as well. It was a fun time. It took me longer, and I probably didn't really read it, if not at all. You probably at least read it all. I understood it. I mean, I know a little bit what it's about, but yeah. Yeah. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, it's good, but I can't read it. Can't make it out for shit, but it's good. It's good. I can't make it out for shit, but it's good. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. That's me. The thing that I have is I need to watch the characters when they switch. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. It's the first time sharing. I want to write something a little more mild. It'll be easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, man. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and seemed to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, make me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be too long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Boom! Yuri's out of the way, now jump to Monica. never can figure this day out. Monica, what do you got to say, Monica? Hey, man. It's kind of like I remember like the voices. He's like a. Hey, Matt. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Glad. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Literally. Maybe. Who knows? Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring them up. I was better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Matt. We're all embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of banter that we're all. But it's that sort of like, why do I keep saying banter? It's not banter. But it's that sort of barrier that we all will learn to get past soon. For some reason I couldn't say that word. I don't know why. I know what the word was, I couldn't say it. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something that Ori would like. Is that so? You and Ori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised you had these sorts of things in common. Oh well. We may be good friends, but Sully and I are actually different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The ways he talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you say it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, that sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri is writing. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's like exploding with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you should be afraid to experience a little bit either. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find new kinds of styles that suit you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but it always helps you find what suits you the most. So don't forget yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Yeah, what's your deal, Monica? Well, that's the case. I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel the way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. What do we got? A little more easy on the eyes, a little more easy to read. So let's read. Hole in the wall. There's a little thing on my screen. There we go. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkles protrude? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind as a fall fleet out of the sun. But it's too late. My realization already. But it's too late. My realization already caused was pulling copy of my meaningless image. It's a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Fitting forth into everything, all of infinity, unity. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking at me. Okay, for the poems, if they're really hard, I might just do the poems without the voices, depending on how hard they are going to be to read, to make it easy on myself. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Very freeform. Indeed. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it kind of is coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. It's incredible how to make it perfect that you never make any progress. Just forget yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way of thinking about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Yeah. I'm getting back in here. I didn't know that'd be so that voice is so taxing on the voice, on my voice. Yeah, that's gonna be, I don't know, her voice, I'm like, I got a voice, but kind of like, between, not in between two voices, it's just like, I'm trying to do this one voice, but it sounds a little like this, more guyish, and I do it like this one's good, like this, like, it's hard to keep to the one, but yeah. Okay, I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, yeah. It's like a lot more stressful, so be ready. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. It's not that. I couldn't see your poems, I can't really judge you on your if your poems were mediocre, they could have been amazing, and I don't know, I haven't seen them, so I can't really judge. Even if they just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. But you might be able, at least Natsuki. Natsuki wasn't, it wasn't bad, but it definitely has to be better than that. This is a little club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into, yep. Across the room, Zoe and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, saying their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of them expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows fall in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki immediately returns the poem to the deck with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Bob's looking for suggestions. I will ask someone who actually liked it. But people did, by the way. So Yuri liked it, and Matt did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer. I've been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Matt liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Asuki suddenly standed up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so intensive in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Next up the tea. Oh. That's not what... That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Matt appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. It's everyone... don't do, just do the girl voice, don't do the risky accent. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who booed Matt who grew a size bigger as soon as Matty Patty showed up. I was getting stuff on the screen, I think I'm spinning something on the screen. I'm so close. Natsuki. Natsuki, that was a little... This doesn't involve you. Since I can't do two voices at once, I'm just doing one. That doesn't involve you. This doesn't involve you. There we go. Got both. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Yep, I'm standing there watching the show. One touch of popcorn, I'm doing real good. Watching the show unfold. Matt. See, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. How would you blame that to her, man? Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It is the only way to convene complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. A word of not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, man? How did I get dragged into this mess in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Natsuki, Yuri, help me, Sayori. That sounds like good. So of course I'm gonna go with help me, Sayori. Natsuki, you glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. Don't attempt to turn to Yuri. Yuri? But impressively so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah. Everyone is fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. I mean, if people are fighting, it kind of does make you, it might make you uncomfortable. Doesn't me, really. That much, but hey. If it does, how can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Man. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feeling into our conflict. Yeah, that's what we want to tell Yuri. What a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Huh? Natsuki, Yuri, You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Suzuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Atsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Hey. I don't know if you know time. My character's in the room. Yeah, that's the face you should be making when somebody makes a comment like that to you. Suri stands triumphantly. Okay, stand as triumphantly as you want. Maga stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Sugi sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Yuri's vice president, I whisper to Monica. He nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can't organize things. But I'm not very good with people. People? No, this tea's making me purple. I couldn't ever bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means that Yuri is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's wildly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I wouldn't call her an airhead, but... I see. Take good care of her, okay? Yeah, why wouldn't I? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. Yeah. No, I don't... Do you want to see her? I can hurt... You can count on me. Maga smiles weakly at me, causing my stomach to nod. Such a generous person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. And then, is this where the day ends? I think I'll spend some of this tea up. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Matt? How about you? Yeah, I said the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. I couldn't say that one. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Saying look, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Matt? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. So he beams at me. It clearly has been a while since Joey and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying this either. And we're walking home. Sui. What happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Asuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? I don't know why I clicked. No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Matt, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day's going to be so much fun. It's like... It looks like Joey still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. No, she has not. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Actually, I would agree. As knowing... Yes, it would. Knowing what goes further, I think it should stop there. And stop there. And not go any farther. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I patted Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but this is use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. And now it's time to write the best poem ever. Tea's gone, ready to go. Okay, so the goal is we're gonna continue with Sayori. Warm, hope, sustainable, promise, unstable. I'm not gonna read them all out, but what do I want to do for Sayori? Warm. I want to say that's her. Hope, unstable, promise, awesome, disarray. Oh no, I was thinking. I might have been thinking I meant something different. Okay. Group, hopelessness, pow, port, heartbeat, lazy, yep. Fun, mystery, dark, submission, ocean, vivid, headphones? No, okay, I'm doing all across the board. I mean, whatever I get, I'll get, but I'm not gonna go back and change or try to do it again. Probably should have saved that before then if I wanted to do that. Grief, bliss, extreme, flying, jump, melancholy, tears, shopping, covert. What do you want to do? What would be Sayori? Extreme, grief, bliss, grief. I say grief? Yep. Okay. So I know what's going to happen later. I kind of get an idea of what's going to happen. Forgive, rainbows, kitty, hearts, journey, time, vibrant, vertigo, atone, disown, I think would be atone, vertigo, vibrant, journey, time, heart, kitty, forgive. Forgive? Yeah, okay, doing good. Still got mostly Sayori. Cheer, pain, empty hair, uncanny, clumsy, blanket, closet, shame, sugar. What was it? Clumsy, sugar, shame, blanket, press, uncanny, empty hair, pain, cheer. Press, blanket. I want to say blanket because of that, but blanket? No. Well, I think I get mostly Sayori and I'm good. Despair, sensitive, email, misfortune, memories, flower, warmth, pink, fireflies, peaceful. Despair, sensations, email. Okay, that wouldn't work to you. I thought it could be Sayori. Okay. Romance, death, holiday, electricity, marshmallows, analyze, rainbow, profit, landscape, color. Ooh. That ribbon, I'm running out of my top ribbon. I'm gonna take the big one. Marshmallow, analyze, electricity, holiday, romance, death, pinprint, color, landscape, analyze. I feel like it's more like geary. I'm gonna say holiday, yes. Infinite, uncontrollable, manga, bubble, uncontrollable. Okay, not the one I was thinking. Okay, I'm thinking of certain instances on when some of these apply. Okay, clouds, prayer, vanilla, disaster, silly, horror, fantasy, charm, aftermatch, hurt. I'm gonna go for Sayori. Silly is an option. I was thinking silly. Yes, silly. Yep. You're doing good. It's good. Tragedy, bed. Oh, we know it's bed. Bed. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Because I know who got it before. If I got one before from the last one, I can figure out tension, marriage, harvest, question, loud, joy, firework, dance. Yeah. Giggle, whisper, ember, Star Cave, Jumpy, Shiny, Phosphate, Potty, Pure. I want to say Giggle, but I feel like you see it gotta be Giggle. Okay, not what I was expecting. Graveyard Bunny, Chocolate, Unending, Argument, Encouragement, Playground Milk, Encouragement. Okay, not what I was thinking, okay. Sweet, Treasure, Anarchy, Bouncy, Julian, Calm, Whirlwind, Judgment, Fodder, Together. Sweet, Treasure, Bouncy. Bouncy? No, I'm not doing. Let's see if I get to it. I feel like I have mostly Celia. Let's do one of those two. Special, Hope, Passion, Cheeks, Broken, Amazing, Luck, Defeat, Extraordinary, Sunset. Why do I feel like Sunset is Lucky, Broken, Passion, Special, Hope, Hope? Hope? No, okay, I'm probably gonna get Natsuki. Nibble, Family, Game, Wing Cloud, Papa, Accuse, Drizzle, Insight, Precaution, Sticky. Nibble? Okay, I'm not doing too good. Universe, let's see. Binding, Vinces, Annie, Influence, Smile, Wonderful, Dream, Imagination. I want to say Dream Imagination. It sounds Smile is also Dream. Okay, Lipstick, Summer, Fun, Suicide, and Trophy, Depression, Depression? Yeah. I know who has depression. Not me. Play, Swimsuit, Mouse, Nurture, Daydream, Scars, Lust, Music, Climax, and okay, what do I want to do? Music, right? Because he was missing music. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I got Shiori or not. Another day passes. And it's time for the club meeting already. Yeah, I know. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. It's been a couple days since the last 2 days. I feel like this game's longer than it's actually more days since I say stuff like that. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, man. Yo, Shiori. Look like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess as always, the simple things wish you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Aww. But that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Shiori? Or how about we don't and not be a complete asshole creeper, dude? And not do that. Be a human being. Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Shiori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Well, you should be, because that's something that's weird. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the table. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Shiori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So, either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Is it me, I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell me to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, After pulling a mysterious little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough redemption. I keep the voices. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I should accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Zoe. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. She knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. Cupcakes. Maybe next time I'm going to before I stream. Or when I'm playing this game at least. Where I have to read everything. So I had to think that. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Natsuki. It's Yuri. Yeah. I don't know. Something smacks Zoe in the face and trembled onto her decks. Or what was? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Zoe glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally watching your reaction though. Natsuki? That's nice of you. I'm so happy. Zoe hugged the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Zoe rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Zoe suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going for a lot. Just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. It looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one to you? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Zoe gets off her seat and goes beyond Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. In a non-sexual way, of course. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Zoe off her. Oh! Zoe suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Well, for Zoe trots away to safety. You and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're just a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Zoe glanced around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I would like to say not true. All combined. No. That's actually... I would say that's false. Because I would... No, that's false. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open and a monster comes in. Sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I'm super late. Sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. So you're strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall, and to be honest, I was kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Yeah. Monica looked at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'm also looking forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Matt. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole, lot recently. Okay, it looks like a weird word, but I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I tried to leave out Sayori's mischief escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Who am I getting? Matt. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from the other classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Okay, let's do Monica voice. Monica voice sometimes I just have a hard time doing it, I don't know why. Like, I know it. Are you going with Matt to get the supplies? There's no need to cover yourself. I'll be happy to go with. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. I was just suggesting. You can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Matt? Yep, let's go. To Neverland. Sayori and I exit the club room. I fall behind. Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Manga have it planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well... stretch. Stretch. Oh, I'm just sitting here. Get the work clothes ready. Everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Nah. You're thinking about it in the wrong way. You're thinking about it in the wrong way at all. Not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the line of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, finding its form and clutching roots, pressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, The once proposed field before me is but a burning wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that in a pretty unrealistic to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. This is going to be so much fun. Joy spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Matt, the classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Suri like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feel for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Suri brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Yep. Two of us enter the classroom. Suri heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have. Crowns. Suri pulls a box of crowns off the shelf. There's a best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Suri starts pulling red crowns out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. That should be me. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one of them by accident. Smack. Yeah. Zoe bends over and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. That's gotta hurt. Zoe falls to the floor and crown fall all over her lap. Whoa. You okay? My forehead. Zoe clutches her forehead. Gee, Zoe. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Zoe is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your head, Zoe. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Zoe swiftly releases her hand from her forehead, and this image is what we all want to see. This is when you see stuff like this, you feel like if you know anything about anime and certain things, this could go in a very different direction. I have a little bit too long. It drops so I can suffer out of that. But I won't. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on her center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I did find you some ice. Nah? Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess I could drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. No, you don't. If it becomes into a point, if that bump turns into like a point, like you need to go to a doctor or something. Even winching from the pain, Zoe makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pass her on the soda and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But as Zoe likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the class. In the classroom where I left Zoe. She has one palm on her forehead and using the other hand to comfortably scoop ground back into the box. At least they already are in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Zoe here. I hand Zoe the bottle of apple juice. Okay, this is a big bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Zoe opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Zoe, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Zoe placed the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crown, so that's good. Hey man, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, how you used to play outside all the time? Would always try to keep up with you? You were kinda obvious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. You would rush over and ask as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Okay, I gotta take a break, because that voice, for some reason that voice is getting me. It's getting like a thing in my throat. It gave me like a tickle in my throat doing that for some reason, I don't know. Probably just doing it for so long. Ooh. Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I don't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Man, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Man, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. You think it will be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Zoe has a whimsical expression on her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep inside like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. You're gonna see your forehead anyway. Either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Zoe hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Zoe out of the classroom. Zoe plays with her bang to try and hide the bump, but without it much success. And more, we make it back to the classroom. How long have we been playing for? Only an hour. Not too bad. You're back. Good timing. I was just about to start with staring our poems. Zoe, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I'm playing with the crown to smack my forehead onto the shelf. Yeah, well, anyway. We were able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Zoe thankfully glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Zoe. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Matt. Well, Zoe. I failed to come up with an excuse for Zoe. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should go grab mine. After making sure the crown box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I share my poem with first? Let's go show you and get out of the way. Seriously. Matt, I really love your poems. I can't believe you're hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not, literally I'm not. Not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, not really the only one who feels that way, so. Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much he likes something. But I don't think that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's not easy to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Ew. What? Stop thinking weird thoughts, idiot. You can call him an idiot. And probably that would be the first thought you probably see thinking. I just mean that you're a real expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write a poem about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? Poor. I don't know if I understand. Psych. You never understand why I try to explain things to you, do you, Zoe? I passed Zoe's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Are you really sure? Maybe. Zoe thought, filling with the pencil between her hands. Hey, man. You give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Zoe, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Nap. I broke my pencil. Zoe hastily bent down to pick the piece up she drops. But being innocent of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Zoe clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Zoe. Yeah. I grab Zoe's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I have read your poems. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh boy, we're not doing that in her voice, because that's too long. And also to get a little more done. Battle. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy sauce in the bottle, all in a row. No, I didn't want to. Can we go back? History? I'm sure I like it. Oh, fucking shit. I should be saving it. Nope. Okay, well, we're not gonna read that poem then, because I clicked out of it. Holy crap. Zoe, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? I don't remember, but hey, maybe you did. Yeah, bud. I mean, I don't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm not used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty, passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. So we always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, go done. We're gonna do Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. We're gonna do Natsuki because her voice is the easiest out of all of my things to do, other than playing myself. I'm just mad. Well, it's not really any worse than the last one, but I can really say it's any better either. For you. Huh? For you what? Well, nothing that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That means definitely Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, it kinda reminds me of Zoe's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelengths. But you never really struck me as her type. So he has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can somebody so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, he would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own ways. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I was supposed to see my poem. Here. How is yours? Oh, Amy likes spiders. I remember this. Amy likes spiders. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sings the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay, gotta make. Well, okay. Can you do it? Okay, not too far. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her heads are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay, can move this. See if we can move this down. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone that she's a dirty freaking spider lover. Not bad, right? I guess. I mean, it's better than last. It's a lot better than the last one. It's quite a lot longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's? That was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complex issues with much simpler analogies. and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks smart. It doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people found out, they'll make fun of you for or think less of you for. But it just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people will really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, to look forward to it. Okay, now down to you and Monica. We're gonna do, I think, Monica last. I kinda like that. We're taking a little scratchy break. Tomorrow we're gonna not drink. There you go, something while you do this, unless it's water. Water's the better choice. Let's see what you've been writing for today. Well done, Matt. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain, like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate experience. I see. That's a certainly interesting to shoot you. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you would like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Green nods and timidly hands me her poem. What do we got? Top 5, like I said, I don't like this. Can we get a translator for this? We'll give it our best shot. We're not going to do with any voices, because I don't like this. It's also would be better if it was bigger, but when I make it bigger, it's in the video, it's like I have to keep it at this size, so if like when I move these, make this bigger or smaller, it moves around in OBS, so I then have to go in and edit it there, and I'm not going to do all that right now. Okay, we'll see what we got. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night when I was slicing bread for a quiet snack? Quickly snack, whatever. I think quiet snack. I don't know. My attention was caught by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my star coming as I understanding human? Understanding, is that raccoon? No, it's not raccoon. Okay, I guess I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, but as a consequence were well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoons that fell, stop the stream, what's going on with the stream? You're not receiving enough video to maintain the smooth enough quality, what am I doing? But I hacked 5G, what the hell? What the hell's going on with the stream? Stream. Streaming enough video to maintain smooth streaming as smooth as here. No data, no active stream. 12, we're gonna go through, if we can get through Yuri. Can we get through Yuri without this buffering? Live. Love you live, love you live, love you live. So what we're gonna do, set the game up. This poem I hadn't called reading it, so we're just gonna have it up here. Pause if you want to read it. Move it down to here. Pause it if you want to read it. I just have trouble reading it, and it's become really hard, and I'm not doing it the best of justice. When you can read it yourself, you can do a better job at reading it. So we're just gonna continue on with. I was a little more daring with this one than the one yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convening emotions through them. Yeah. If I take it as face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own ways. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh? That's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. See, she's right. I mean, does he really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, you seem like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobby. But I suppose that's my fault for judging her, isn't it? Please tell her that I said, don't worry. I've no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be meaning a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, we have Monica. Who should I choose my poem next? I'm thinking you don't want to stop it here. How long have we been seeing for? An hour and a half. I think we might call it here. We got a little bit far to do. You know what? We're gonna do Monica and then we'll call it. We do Monica and then we'll call it. Hi again, Matt. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It made me think of Sayuri, like the other one that you wrote. Whoa. You two are like a dynamic duo. Just kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I mean, I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But you and Natsuki are super interesting people. So don't be too afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm not sure whether putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I'll get what you were saying. Well, alright. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, this is a pretty sure I think we can do this. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colored. Flashing, exploding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violet granting waveforms. Squeaking, screaming, person, sign, person, target, tension. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing on a pizza crust. Playing an onion, something on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me. Okay, load me. How do I load you? I can load the game, but that will give me back. Not get me to where I want to go. I'll just make me go back. It's even more abstract than the last one, too. Huh? I guess it's not the way I write. I'm sorry you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kinda like playing with the space on the paper. Choosing where and how you space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really shot marks. It feels like and I just go back to history when you see what I missed. The way they wrote the lines really makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Okay, got it. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. But putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game, because what? Weird tip, Monica. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. How? If you're talking about saving your game, what's like, okay? And you're playing games, and it's like, oh, it's just because the characters tell you how to play the game or do things. Like, that's weird, because then this is like a world where they don't do that. Like in games, some games they do tell you like, oh, this is how you do this, this is how you do this. But this isn't a world where that it's weird, because it's like, it feels like we're just having a normal conversation. There's no teaching you how to play. You either learn yourself, or you go and check maybe the help settings or stuff like that. Well, I don't know if you would need to, but what are we gonna do? Call it here. We're gonna end it. I don't know how long the day is. I don't know how the rest of the day is. You know what? We'll end the day. I think we can end the day. We'll just do it. Just blitz on through. Okay, everyone. We're done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come, sit in the front of the room. This is about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Look. Joey has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to receive during the event. But But the cool part is, we're also going to be let other people. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and react their poems too. So we're putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Suri, who has been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You don't already start putting the posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did we think of that bad of an idea? Well, no, not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for any of this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to react their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And then the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what a literature club is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And if those readers were all in the club together, don't you want to share that with others? Inspire them to find the same feeling that you brought you here in the first place? I know you do. We all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reacting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remained silent. Yuri looked worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri excitedly glances around at anyone else. Anyone else expresses faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Maybe it will be, Yuri. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe. But I mean, it's just a club. We'll be fine. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reacting them in front of each other. The way. But Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't react your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Marga flipped through her notebook to specific poems she has in mind for herself. I forgot that we're doing this, so okay, we're gonna have a lot to do here. But she then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Marga begins reacting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflections is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she reacts, bringing the voice to life. I would have gone on, although I would have stopped a little sooner. Is this something she's done? Is this something she's done before, or is it simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the reaction. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I'm just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri, find up all of a sudden. Yuri crunches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, you can do it, Yuri! It's called Aftermath of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the shape symbols of a fearsome and confident woman. The poem before Christian turns in the structure that she uncontrolled with perfect timing. For some reason I'm having problems with words for some reason. There must be a rare glimpse into the world, the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snapped back into reality, looks around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and will give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud for her. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and puts it back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. So Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. It's reciting, I don't know why I've been saying that wrong. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. So it begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't ominously cheery like Suroi's. It's stern and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Suroi's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Suroi meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Suroi finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Suroi. Even math liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Suroi. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't even work at all as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's why I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everybody. But then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Matt. It's not like I came prepared. Can compare to you guys anyway. What if we'll let Matt know what everyone's standards are little before I have to do it? Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I react to my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause everywhere. So I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that you'll improve on over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, let's just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Go, Natsuki. This poem is called. What? Why are you still looking? Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her self-attitude disappears a little. Okay, I don't know why I keep saying reciting and I keep saying yes reacting. It's not. Well, she's still a little unsure. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't too bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in the front of other people? I mean, I'm doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just me and friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess that's the case. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Maybe make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I clicked out of the game, didn't I? Yep, I clicked out. Didn't click out of the game. I just clicked it to where the game went away for a second. I clicked like up here or somewhere else. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll make a pamphlet, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be one of your own. I'm already plentifully surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. After the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find some enthusiasm as Sayori's and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yeah? Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Matt. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sui is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sui. Eh? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. Huh? I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sui fumbled with her words. So, let's just say that one day you react to walk home with you? Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Yuri. What do I want to pick here? I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori because I'm nice. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I always see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, man. You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Zoe, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Because the conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Zoe to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? And that's what we're going to be calling it a stream for this. I've been streaming for about, let's take a looky, for about an hour and 46 minutes, over 2 hours. Okay, it's pretty good. Got a good chunk of the way in the game. Not too much has gone different, actually playing through this myself and seeing a lot of text and a lot of stuff certain characters say. I can see a lot more things of foreshadowing stuff that's gonna happen later, a lot of stuff like that. It's like really cool. I just weird seeing this, like actually playing it myself. I'm seeing that a lot in this. So next time we're gonna start with a poem, pick a poem, try to do it for Shiroi, see if we can. It might be do it where we just set to Shiroi. I don't know. We'll do that. Get a little bit fun. I don't think, we'll see. We're not gonna finish the next game for sure. I'm not gonna say how long the game is, but we're not gonna finish in the next stream, but we will do some more. And I usually don't like to play games like this back to back to back. This one I might, because it's one, it's really fun. Two, it kind of works better to play back to back to back, and this is a game that I feel like it'd be better to play back to back to back. One, to have character voices, and just a lot of things that I think this game would work better back to back. So the other games are going to be a little on hold until I do this game. This game won't take that long, if depending. It won't take that long. It'll probably take the rest of the week and a little bit next week. And we finish by sometime next week. So that's it for this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is the second stream for Doki Doki Literature Club. It's better than the first one. I fixed the audio problems this time, since that's not a problem. So thank you guys for watching this stream. You can always like, favorite the stream. Yeah, you can always check out the link in the description for my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that in the description box below. Subscribe for more streams and other videos. And yeah, you can always stay epic, and I'll see you in the next epic stream. Bye.